Well, she and her daughter competed on NBC's The Biggest Loser. Sharita Andrews, I should say, lost 100 pounds and actually changed her life. Now she's holding a health seminar to share just what she has learned. Sharita and her trainer, Calvin Lawson, join me now. And I think this is inspirational. There's so many people sitting at home saying, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I could never. You were on a big-time TV show.
Right.
But you weren't on the TV show for too long. You had to do this by yourself.
You know, I am the only contestant on The Biggest Loser who's had to do it all at home. The very first challenge was a 26.2-mile marathon. I went down at mile 17 and they sent me home.
That was on your bike, right? You had to get out there and ride, and that didn't go over so well.
That's exactly right. And it really made me face the brutal facts, because I'm telling you, I would have done anything to help Victoria at that point. And the reality was that I was not fit enough to do it.
Did you really, after getting kicked off the show, did you just really want to do something is that what fired you up?
That fired me up, yes. I wanted to do something, but I also knew that failure was not an option. If I failed, then Victoria didn't have a chance. And so that was my initial motivation, was to help my daughter. The reality was I needed help as much as she did.
Wow, and you lost more than 100 pounds?
I've lost so far 100 pounds.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And your husband helped find your trainer, Calvin.
He did. He walked into Infinite Fitness and said, hey, my wife and daughter need a trainer, because when they sent us home, they gave us nutritional information and everything, but they said, hey, you got to figure out how to do it on your own. So he found Calvin for us, and that was just great.
And Calvin, you know this, everybody who walks in wants the magic secret, you know, what, the silver bullet that'll do it for me in a week or less. How did you make this happen?
Well, number one, there's not a secret. And I told you,
what?
There's no secret.
Just wanted to make sure we understood that.
There's no magic pill. It's not a secret, it's science. So the bottom line is there's tons of knowledge out there available to anyone willing to change their life. And if you can apply the science correctly, then anyone can change their life, lose weight, feel better about themselves.
So what was the secret here? Not that there was a secret, but what was the answer, I should say?
For Sharita, never being an athlete, you know, never having pushed herself physically, I would say actually rebuilding her whole body from the ground up. Just teaching her how to foot placement when we run, where to grip a bar, you know, just basics of how to even breathe. So we had to start at, you know, we used the example one time of you had to build a house and I gave you bricks and wood, it would be easy. But if I told you to make your own bricks and make your own, you know, 2x4s, now you're facing a challenge. Sharita was the latter.
She needed all the help.
She needed everything. So I guess overall, just taking baby steps, just getting up and getting started, and then from there, just slowly progressing. And we had 6 months, so I had plenty of time.
Well, tell me about the seminar today, Sharita, and what can people learn?
Absolutely. I have started workshops for women, fit, fabulous, and free. And what I learned during this whole journey is that you have to deal with the whole person, because if you don't deal with the free part, getting free of all the things that got you there, then the fit and fabulous won't matter. So the workshop, when you come, when you leave, you have a basic plan. You have a plan. No excuses for not working out.
And here's the information on that. It's from 8 o'clock this morning to 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Sugarland Conference Center. So come out. One last question. What do you tell the person, man or woman, child, doesn't matter, sitting at home this morning, maybe eating something they shouldn't, saying, I can't do that?
I say, I'm 51, I've never done anything. There's no reason why you cannot do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it, and that is the truth. Get up and get started.
Get off the couch.
Get off the couch.
We appreciate it. Thank you both for coming in this morning very much. You can actually register for the seminar, and you can see a replay of this interview. It is under the hot button at click2houston.com.